Hades. We all know him, right? The evil Greek god of death with the creepy dog, right? Wrong. Hades was never considered the god of death. He was, in fact, the god of the underworld. Now you might be thinking, well, why is this so important? Well, because the Greeks had a very interesting view on death. Instead of just having a god of death, they perceived a certain deity as death itself. Although Thanatos, aka Death, is not the cloaked Grim Reaper we'd assume, he was actually seen as a beautiful winged man, ironically much like the god of love, Eros, who, like Thanatos, was love itself. And despite his name being mixed up with a certain Marvel character, he isn't very well known. And this is unfortunate, especially considering one of his best myths, where he is captured by the evil king, Sisyphus. In this myth, for the time period Thanatos is trapped, nothing dies. Sisyphus keeps evading death, and even weasels his way out of the underworld. Inevitably, however, he finds himself back, and in a very famous story, he has to push a rock up a hill for eternity, the boulder falling right when he makes it to the top. Thanatos plays a very prominent role in the myth, which makes sense, considering what an important part of the pantheon he actually was. The idea that Hades wasn't the god of death, and rather that death works for him, has always been fascinating, and Thanatos himself does not disappoint. So, what do you think of Thanatos? Know any myths with him besides the one we mentioned? Feel free to chat in the comments, and we'll see you next time.